There we go, it's recording.
Oh boy.
Now, have we actually figured out what we're going to do for this, or are we just going to...
Fucking freeball it.
Just freeball it? Alright.
Okay.
This podcast,
Yep.
This broadcast is brought to you by...
This podcast brought to you by Retard Ball. He only came with 16 posts, 3 goals, and a giant cabinet in the middle for bank shots. Try it now at your local Walmart. Alright, so we're here.
Or queer.
Get used to
Well,
it.
you are.
You have to finish it.
I'm Kyle. I play Zan in Dragonball The Next Generation, as well as one of Vlad's guards.
I'm Matt. I play Radic. And that's Jamal. He's being dumb.
Sorry! It's just frustrating.
What are you doing?
It's frustrating. I'm Jamal. I play Jaden.
And
One of Vlad's guards.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I do. I totally do. I did it once! Twice!
Episode 3.
So 3.
Episode 5. I was gonna say episode 7, but he didn't.
No.
Ty played you,
That's true.
and then he looked retarded because he had a mustache, and Jamal did not have a mustache at that time. That and also Ty is way more built than you, I'm gonna be honest. Or was. So anyway, we are making this podcast. I don't even know if this is a podcast.
It's just time to lose friends.
we're making this video basically just to kind of talk about the state of the show, and in case you haven't noticed by the fact that we haven't uploaded an episode in a year, the state of the show is not good. And it's been a year. The last episode was uploaded like October 8th, a year ago.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
It's been a
I don't
long
even
time.
know.
We the only other thing that we've uploaded was the movie that we started working on and then stopped because
Winter.
it was really cold. No, we started filming that in the winter.
That's true.
But everything got really cold.
And
Oh,
we couldn't
anyway,
do
no.
it.
like, we started to film, and then it was like massive snowfall, and we actually still filmed that day. I got frostbite.
I got a rock.
No, you got a sword to this.
did.
You almost died.
I almost died.
that
That has a
hasn't-
cut on his hand.
That hasn't.
Yeah.
By the way, none of this has been shown yet. I might upload this, but we did a sword fight, and
It took like 2 hours to film it.
we weren't even we weren't even halfway done when you
I
made
know.
us stop.
Yeah.
And instead of doing prop swords, Matt and I thought it'd be a great idea to use real swords.
Your machete and Matt's...
Authentic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if
I
you want to use fear in your movies, use a real sword.
I will be honest, it came out awesome on footage, and I might, as I said, I'll probably upload it because now that we've talked about it.
We're probably going to have to upload it. Well, you put part 1 up.
And
true.
part 2, sort of. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of part 2.
A little bit.
All that we had filmed of Act 2 is up. Because the stuff from that fight was actually, I believe that was Act 3, if I remember correctly from the
Yes.
script.
I'm pretty sure.
But anyway, the point of what we're talking about here. Season 1, we are down to episode 8 and episode 9. However, due to some people... Tight Sim!
Yay, not me!
The actual ability for us to film episode 8 and 9, not there. Because they are in university and work
Doing something that is successful with their life.
on every day that they don't have school, they work. And sometimes on days that they do have school, they work. So in other words, their schedules...
Or Ty is partying.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, and Ty's also got a girlfriend, so he's busy bow-chicka-bow-wowing.
Why you'd need one of those?
Matt, we're kind of at the minority in terms of our friends and our relationships. Although, apparently Jamal's the minority right here.
It's true.
Fuck you, kid.
Get on our level.
Yeah, that's true. Minority here. I was like, oh yeah.
You're also the only one not wearing orange, which means you don't know any better.
It's true.
Orange offensive.
If there's someone that knows something, it's a guy wearing orange.
Okay, we can get into this later. Anyway,
Saw someone wearing orange actually in the mall.
what we were talking about. What the hell was I talking about?
We're gonna have to cut that out. Or
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
Oh, okay.
So, episode 89, probably, actually not probably, we are 100% not going to be able to finish it. However, we do, this is going to sound really dumb, but we want to start filming season 2, because I've literally scripted halfway through season 3.
I thought you fully scripted season.
No,
3.
I stopped. I stopped when we, when we weren't able to film for like half a year. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be planning this series so far in advance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But we do have quite a lot of it filmed, or not filmed, planned, and because of the people, and because of the fact, spoiler alert, Sim and Ty get killed off in season 1. We could, what we could do is just kind of like explain that, say here, everything that was going to happen in those 2 episodes, and then move on and keep filming. Because honestly, the ones that are still able to film, we all want to film. It's just Ty and Sim can't, and they're
And
the
the
2.
new cast.
And yeah, we have, it's basically for season 2 and onwards, it's a brand new cast, because season 1 was, honestly, it was whoever that I knew was into Dragon Ball, and had the time to film. Because when we started this, we were still in high school.
Jesse's never seen an episode of Dragon Ball. That's a thing.
Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
I've
Who?
shown him episodes.
Oh, he told me he's never seen one.
He's an idiot.
I know. He's just watching DBZA.
Oh my god.
God for...
It's like,
Alright,
oh my
anyway.
god.
But honestly, for season 1, the cast was myself, Matt, Jamile, Nico, Ty, and Sim. We had, what was that, 7? 8?
I forgot Jesse.
Oh yeah, Jesse. God. Did I say, I totally said Jesse, didn't I?
You did not.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so, anyway, it was the 7 of us. And of that 7, myself, the 3 of us, and Nico were the only ones that were consistently able to film. Because even back then, Ty, Sim, and Jesse, their schedules were so all over the place that they almost never had time to film. Are you guys gonna say things?
Well,
I
we're
just-
just weird.
I feel like
You're
I'm
just going for
You're
it.
just
man.
going,
You're going
man.
ham.
yeah, but it's like you guys are here.
Very perceptive. Yes, we are.
Thank you.
Indeed. We are not imaginary.
I'm in your head. I'm not really here.
Fucking filming this.
Are they ever really there?
Filming this show has been surprisingly a large part of like the past.
Oh god. Yeah.
Our grade 12 year?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or grade 12 year?
Honestly, that was probably the highlight of our grade 12 year.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree wholeheartedly.
I agree completely.
Our grade 12 year was kind of shitty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, people. You know who you are.
Thanks, Rotten Senior.
Time to lose some friends.
Bet I have.
Greg, who sat behind me in science class.
We knew it, Greg.
No. I just felt like doing that.
That was Choss.
Oh, yeah,
Choss sat
Choss,
behind you.
That was in grade 11.
Who the hell are these people?
Chase.
Oh,
Chase is Choss. Chase is Choss.
I never had a class with them.
Anyhow.
Uh,
So explaining what happens in our show for season 8 and 9. Oh, sorry, episode
So
8 and 9. I'll
uh,
be here all day.
Let's see.
I thought about being a comedian once, and then I wanted a career.
All we know is
So essentially, how episode 8 starts, Matt and I, or Radic and Zan, I guess, we'll use character names because it'll be easier. Radic and I start by fighting Viral,
And Blake.
and yes. Oh, funny story. I want to go into this.
of how we came up with the name of Blake.
The idea, the idea of Sim being Blake was not an original concept.
That was my fault.
That
was completely
one
my
second.
fault.
But we're gonna go into this first. Originally, Nico's character was supposed to be Blake. His name was Blake, and during the filming of episode 1, when I was like, because before episode 7, like everything from 1 to 6, it was all pretty much ad lib. I knew where I wanted each episode to go, but I just kind of left it in their hands as to what they said. So when you go up to Nico's door,
Genius here. Forgets his name and goes, Nico, no.
and I didn't catch that.
No one caught it.
I
It's
didn't catch
like-
that until editing, and by then it was like I don't have time to go. I didn't want to go back and refilm it
Oh, yeah.
because then that would have been refilming pretty much your whole section of the episode.
Pretty true.
Yeah, calling him Nico the entire episode.
So Nico stayed as Nico.
And then we moved. Actually, Sim, and how it went to Sim is that Sim
What was-
never came up. He never had a character name. He couldn't think of one. So then we just gave him Blake.
Oh, yeah. He couldn't think of one. That's right.
So did Jesse come up with Genome?
Jesse
Yeah, Jesse
came
came
up
up with Genome because he wanted Lord Genome of Gurren Lagann.
Okay, that makes
And he
sense.
wanted Genome.
Yeah, Jesse
I-
came up with Genome.
I was always confused with that, and to be quite
You
honest,
came
when
up
I
with
watched
Jane.
it,
We all came up with our own
Yeah.
names.
Came up with Jaden, but with the XH because I want the XH.
Your parents hate you.
yeah.
I love
No, his
teachers.
teachers hate him.
No, the teachers hate me. Even in college.
I
they
could
hated
not
me.
imagine they're sitting there like substitute teacher comes in, it's like
Oh,
they get down to the
elementary
X, they're
school.
like,
Elementary school was the greatest thing. Because everyone in the class knew when my name was gonna come up. And this one substitute teacher looked at my name, nope, just skipped it.
like, no, he's not here.
No, just
It's
kidding.
like you forgot my name.
Anyone
What was
miss-
it?
Yeah, that was me. What's your name? I'm the one with the XH.
I'm Jamile. No,
Somehow-
I don't see a J here.
Somehow, in like the world's like mass ability to do things, they decided to make when you put X and
Yeah.
H represent each other, it makes the J sound.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's
how.
good. It's good. It is so much fun.
I still remember the first time my brother saw your name. He's like, "Oh, that's X chemical.
Yeah.
or it's chemical with an X."
Well, it's like when you added me on
Chemical X.
Facebook, it was like Exemical Mimic. Like,
Powerpuff Girls.
and all I saw was
Chemical X.
cars. I'm like, this guy's a fucking drug dealer.
No,
I can't add him.
My parents
I was like, oh
were the
god.
doctor that made the Powerpuff Girls. It's my blood. I enjoy all of that.
getting
That's beautiful.
getting back on topic here of the show.
I'm gonna grab a Pepsi.
All right, go for it, buddy. Getting back on topic here. So, as we're fighting, Jamile goes to have a little pussy, feely moment where he is doubting his ability to do anything, and really,
It's
it makes
true.
sense.
It's true.
Because
It's true.
At this point in the show, you're like the goddamn Krillin of the team,
Yeah,
or the Yamcha.
I think I'd be
Go
Yamcha
with
at
the
this
Yamcha.
point.
We'll go with the
I'd
Yamcha
be
at this point. However, that quickly turns to not you really fast. But anyway, we all, myself and Matt, are well, Matt easily takes down Blake. Or, sorry, Raddick easily takes down Blake, and then you and I will double team Vero for a little bit.
Headbutt
But then,
into the ground.
but then we get
And
beat.
then-
We get kind of knocked for a loop. And then Jamile has his little pussy fest. And not in a sexual way.
Don't we do
no.
a flashback at all? I
Yeah,
can't
we just
remember.
Yeah.
there's some flashbacks and some things. I'm going over like basic story.
Just like basic storyline.
That happens, and then and then Nico's kind of looking at him. Is like, bro, stop being a bitch. And
He gives me this
More
huge
wordy than
spiel.
that, but
He gives me
Yeah.
a huge spiel and then he goes off to fight.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
he goes off, and then you're sitting there, and you have another moment where you're sitting there like,
freaking the fuck out.
and now you're just molesting my rock band bass.
Well, it's in my way. I'll put it there.
And so that happens, and then you get some other flashback. I think it involves me calling you a bitch.
Yes.
I'm
Something like
assuming.
that. I think
Probably like a
it's
slap,
a slap to the
montage,
face.
too.
Another montage, great. Maybe the paddle.
And then you finally and then
True.
and then Nico gets knocked down too, and then
Oh.
you're like, oh man, I gotta do this. So then you run in and you're like, Maseko, ha. And it's because that's your move.
Best attack.
No, wasn't episode 8 also showing how you and I got to the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
yes.
I totally forgot that.
And now you just taught me how to do energy
What we had
blast.
planned for that was